Boys and girls, it's Phranchize. It's time for another long-awaited triple U review, unscripted, unpolished, unprofessional. This time we're going to tackle the first of the slew of AAA titles that are coming to us the back end of this year, and it is Borderlands 2, the brilliant Borderlands 2, follow-up to the brilliant Borderlands 1. Now it's been a while since I've done a triple U review, so you're gonna have to bear with us. This one's gonna be massive. The game's huge, and we've got a lot to get through. So just bear with me, you beautiful lot. Bear with me. And starting off, where do you start with the game? Like, start with the classes. You got sort of the Vault Hunters. They're your main characters of the game. They're the four you can choose from. You've got a Commando, who's like your your army guy. Your assassin, he looks pretty cool. Siren, that's the chick. A Gunzerker as well, back from Borderlands 1. Every class has sort of got its own sort of, you just sort of click there like the skill tree sort of thing. I picked the Gunzerker to do this review with because I had a Gunzerker character that I enjoyed in Borderlands 1. You sort of get your each class has got its own sort of, as in Borderlands 1, you've got your own class ability. Everyone gets one sort of thing. Gunzerker, you sort of whip two guns out in this one. In Borderlands 1, he just went nuts, sort of like melee combat nuts. Gunzerker in this one, just dual wielding madness. Just health starts to regenerate and whip two guns out. Sort of Commando, you can chuck a turret out, sorts people out with a turret. The Assassin does sort of like a decoy sort of thing, and the Siren, I think that's called the phase lock, sort of like a stasis sort of move, sort of class specific. You can't have them for any other class than the one you've chose. Moving on from the skill tree sort of thing, the new sort of menu interface where you can see there where you've got your skill trees where you can upgrade your skill tree. You've got your inventory slots, sort of go through and sort what's in your backpack and what you've got equipped. To any sort of grenade mods, all of these have returned. Absolute classic Borderlands, just first person shooter role playing, sort of the deep role playing elements in a first person shooter, and they've nailed it. Borderlands 1 had it pretty much sorted, but in this one they've nailed it. It's just seamless. The game sort of tagged as like a shoot and loot sort of genre, whereby it is literally you're driven along on the story where you're back on Pandora from Borderlands 1, and the new antagonist, Handsome Jack, is like the guy who wants you dead basically. The whole games are hinged around sort of putting a stop to him. Back on Pandora, because he owns the place really. It's set after Borderlands 1 obviously, so sort of shoot and loot. You're working your way through sort of missions, campaign based missions, towards the finale really, the big boss battle at the end. It's just the amount of loot on this game. Now I love a good game with a good bit of loot. It's like, you just got to be careful, don't let it sort of interfere with your personal life. Just find yourself walking along the street, just kicking wheelie bins over, just looking for loot.
Yeah, you got some loot for me there, boy? You got some loot? Got some delicious guns there, boy?
Just loads of guns, They reckon there's like a bazillion of guns in the game. I'd hate to be the guy who had to count all of them, but just tremendous. You can say the vehicles have come back. There's more vehicles. They never really feel sort of boring either. Just good fun. They don't ever feel like crucial to the campaign, other than getting from A to B. But the fun had while in the vehicle, tremendous. Just skidding them about and knocking things over, just hit and run jobs, just absolutely tremendous. What else can I possibly tell you about this game? It's massive. There is a few concerns that I've had up to now. The story mode itself, and don't get us wrong, these concerns do not take away from the game at all. Like, I feel like I just have to tell you. You know what I mean? Then it's not a bad thing, but the sort of campaign itself, I didn't really feel involved in the campaign. I was just craving me next mission. I was craving the next quest. If for anything, just for XP, just to level the character up, just to get more on the skill tree. And, I mean, whether you can call it a concern or not, I don't know. But there's a little bit of text you pop in as well. Sometimes you'll flip a chest open, or you'll notice like whatever's in the chest is just a blur, and then like a couple of seconds later, like just pop in. But again, it doesn't detract from the experience whatsoever. Let's talk about quests for your XP. There, you've got like the story-based quests, which you're leading towards, like killing Handsome Jack, surviving Pandora, and killing Handsome Jack, basically. And then you've got like a sort of separate, like you did in Borderlands 1, you go to like the bounty boards and stuff like that and just take on missions which are there solely for the purpose of harvesting XP, leveling up and getting like more guns, of which there are apparently bazillion. Rifles, shotguns, pistols. There's like some really cool additions to the guns as well. Like there's a shotgun, I had a shotgun where I was literally like, it's a triple barrel, so you just pop 3 shots, and then when you reload, he just chucks the gun at them. The gun explodes and then regenerates in his hand. It's like you've got like 3 shots, then a grenade. And tremendous, absolutely tremendous. It is back, the co-op, the 4-player co-op. To be honest with you, this game probably is best played co-op. I had a blast playing single player while I was recording the review, but I've done some co-op. And if you co-oping with like friends or like people you know, sort of thing, just absolutely tremendous. Like as per Borderlands 1, the more of you there are, the higher the difficulty is. So it never feels like for you just pissing through a campaign. The challenge is there. There is like a level of difficulty there when you're doing co-op. Good thing about co-op, if any of you pick up sort of ammo or money or any sort of that kind of loot, all 4 of you get it. The only thing that doesn't share in co-op is like if somebody drops a gun, one of you has to pick it up. So that's when it's good to play with friends, because the element comes in like, oh, what's your weapon, or if a shield's dropped, what's your highest shield? 200. Oh well, there's a 300 one here, so you take this, and who needs a new shotgun? Just absolutely class elements like that in the co-op. What else? What else? I think I've done pretty much alright trying to cover that for you up to now. Let's have a look. What can I possibly go over now? The level of customization in both characters and vehicles. Just customize. I think in the video you saw earlier on in the campaign, you choose your character and you can customize the hell out of it there. And you can like customization modules later on in the game, and you can customize your character further from like customization machines and points and stuff like that. But you can customize vehicles as well. So you sort of get like this is my car sort of thing. I want it to look like this. You choose like what weapon you want on it, what sort of skin you want on it. Just a brilliant game. All in all, just a highly enjoyable experience. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I really wish it came out a bit earlier to give us more time with it in the back half of the year. But all in all, another one for the must buy. Absolute must buy, especially if you've got a few friends who are all going to get involved with it. Just absolutely tremendous game. So I've been the Phranchize. This has been Borderlands 2. If I haven't covered anything, let us know. But enjoy the game. Until next time, laters.